If you've been in the Kansas City area recently, there's a health warning you'll want to hear. The Missouri Department of Health is reporting several Kansas City businesses where people may have been exposed to measles. They include Barnes & Nobles, Subway, and Quick Trip. Measles symptoms include high fever, a runny nose, dry cough, red watery eyes, and a rash. If you think you have the measles, you should avoid contact with other people and call your doctor.
Turning now to our nation's capital, all eyes still on Washington, waiting to see what President Trump is going to do in Syria. The president promised an attack following a reported chemical weapons attack over the weekend. But now we're told he will consult with our European allies before making a final decision. The United Nations Security Council will hold an emergency meeting today on the issue. Russia claims that there was no chemical weapons attack and promises to shoot down any U.S. airstrike. Meantime, teachers in Kentucky will flood the state capitol today as lawmakers return to session. They're calling it a day of action, demanding higher pay. It brings education issues back into the national spotlight, highlighting efforts happening across the country, including in Alton, Illinois.
When you think about bowlers, there's a good chance you think of these guys, right? Huh? The dude abides? Well, apparently the perception of a bowler is changing. I spoke with Tino DeFranco. He's been around the game since 1958, and he says bowlers are now athletes. He's witnessing it firsthand, too. DeFranco is the owner of Tropicana Lanes just off of Clayton Road in Richmond Heights. Right now, his place is hosting the NCAA Women's National Bowling Championships for the second time in 4 years. 8 teams are in it, including defending champ McKendree University from Lebanon, Illinois. DeFranco is impressed with what he's seen.
They're really athletes. They're really athletes. People think about bowlers as a guy with a cigar and a glass of beer. Well, it's changed. It's really nice. These kids are excited. They play 3 games. It takes about 3 hours. And they never sit down. They're standing up cheering each other, and it's just exciting. Just that young enthusiasm just permeates the whole building.
I just love Tino. The match for the national championship will take place on Saturday night at 5:30 at Tropicana Lanes in Richmond Heights. Now, we tried bowling, and we were okay at it. We've got to regroup and have another match, but our assistant news director, Stuart, I guess is really good at it.
He is really good.
Used to have his own bowling ball, so he may not be invited.
That's when you know you're good, if you used to have your own ball. Yeah.
He's no Fred Flintstone.
Maybe we'll do a handicap or something when we play against him because, you know.
We all get 100 pins and then he gets 0. I like that.
I'm quite terrible at it. Let's go to the Futurecast. Something I'm a